laughs as she pats out her stomach. Unless if you force choke someone and... Okay, no, we're closing that discussion. No way, no freaking way, no. Aww.
You already said that.
And we are back for more Doki Doki Salvation. And look at this, we have the whole gang back. Oh man, let's get right to it. Let's see how things are going now.
Right, trusty.
Oh yeah, good to have my trusty vice president by my side again. Of course. And I'm here too. Hey guys. Okay, hold your applause.
We're just messing with you, Finn. No need to get it all twisted. We were...
Now, everyone, let's all calm down. We don't want to overwhelm Sayori on her first day back, do we?
Right. Welcome back. Thanks, guys. I'm glad to be back. And I'm sure Finn is very glad to be back too.
She says this in a way that makes me blush. Wait, I gotta show this. Oh, look at that wink. That wink, that's so cute. Just like my first day here, being surrounded by a bunch of pretty girls isn't exactly something I expect myself to get used to. Well, of course, I miss these club meetings if I'm being totally honest.
You sure that's the only reason?
Oh. Ooh, that's a new expression for Monty there. Not gonna lie, it looks kinda cute. I feel my face get hot. Yeah, I'm sure. Don't pester me about it.
Man, you boys are all the same. Speaking of, does anybody else find it weird that Finn's the only boy here? Not really, no. And besides, Finn grew fond of this place after all. Isn't that great?
Of course! I freaking like you guys, or well, love you guys as friends, and I freaking love the Literature Club. Come on now. I'd be lying if I said I didn't find a new appreciation for poem writing and stuff. Same appreciation for me for this mod, and well, all mods in general. A newfound appreciation, in other words. So yeah, I do like hanging out with you here with you guys. It's fun.
Well, I'm glad to hear that then, Finn. I was worried you were still iffy about the club. So it's nice to hear you find it fun. It's a shame we had to cancel the festival, however. That was our last opportunity to invite other members and show them what we're all about.
Sayori visibly sinks down, looking like a scared puppy. Well, it's okay now. Honestly, I feel like the club works perfect with us 5.
Yeah, you're kind of right. It's kind of like one big happy family, huh?
Yeah, of course. Don't you think so too, Sayori? Sayori glances over at Monica. Wait, what's up with that face?
Well, I do agree with that. I feel bad for ruining your plans, Monica. Oh, you didn't ruin anything, Sayori. I'm sorry if it came out bad. I was just saying. You know what? I agree as well. It's a lot easier to manage a club with only 4 other members in it. So don't worry, Sayori. Everything is okay.
Sayori's expression doesn't change. Well, 5 members? I know it's not much, but honestly, I think I don't mind it at all. It's nice to have more club members to, you know, to pad out the ranks or the space or whatever. Still, it would have been nice if we had more members, but hey, I don't really mind us being 5. An awkward silence sweeps the room, is only broken by Yuri clearing her throat and opening her mouth to speak.
Well, how about we get started with today's meeting plans? Great idea, Yuri. For starters, why don't we all write poems and present them tomorrow? I know it's been a while since we last did them, but I figured it would be a great way to vent out any tough emotions you all could be dealing with. Sound good, everyone?
The girls nod in agreement.
No, I didn't really have anything else planned for today as I didn't want to leave Sayori out just in case she didn't feel up or anything. So everyone can relax and do their own thing, alright?
Oh, free time? Okay, sure. I don't mind. Might as well spend some more time with Sayori since might as well, you know? Natsuki shrugs and walks over towards the closet. Yuri awkwardly walks towards the right of the room only to clumsily walk towards the desk with her bag on it.
Hey Sayori, I wanted to apologize if I said anything to make you feel upset. I've been quite stressed lately. It's also why I wasn't really able to visit all that often. School has me quite busy and stuff. No, it's okay. I understand, Monica. It's tough having to manage all those things. Please don't feel bad. You're still a good friend, regardless.
Sayori gives Monica a light smile. Surprisingly, Monica blinks a few times without saying much more. Monica walks off towards the front of the room and starts arranging some papers around. Huh. Alright then. Now let's sit over there, Sayori.
Alright.
I sit myself down in a desk next to Sayori and pull out some paper from my bag. Poems. I guess I could write about how all of this has made me feel, but... Suddenly, Sayori taps my shoulder. What's up?
Why aren't you talking with the other girls? You already spent so much time with me.
I stifle a chuckle.
What's funny?
Well, of course I'm going to spend time with you, dummy. Why wouldn't I? I'm sure the others understand.
Well, I don't want the others to feel left out. Besides, you must have had enough of me. Too much of me is very bad.
Sayori. Listen here. Too much of you is not very bad. You can't get enough of Sayori. Okay, now that's definitely gonna be a quote of the year, I think. Almost like candy, huh? I mean, of course, you can't get enough cinnamon bun. Wait, what?
Sure.
I glance over towards Natsuki, who was rummaging through the closet, and then over to Yuri, who was pulling out a different novel from the last time I saw her. Well, of course, you can't get too much cinnamon bun. Oh my goodness, Finn, stop it! Monica, on the other hand, is still arranging the same papers as if she has nothing else to do. I'm sure they're fine, Sayori. If it helps you feel any better, I'll try talking to them more this week. Yeah, it's not that I have enough of you, cinnamon bun, for the day. I swear to freaking God, these quotes, my lord.
That's the spirit, Finn. I'm glad you're with me, though.
I mean, of course, I can't get enough of you. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Yeah, me too. I watch as Sayori reaches into her bag and pulls out a cookie. Glob knows where she finds those. Guess could be the Cookie Monster stash. Don't tell him, please. The cookie has some saran wrap around it to keep it soft, and to top it all off, a familiar kitten sticker is on front of it. Oh, where'd you get that?
My house. Duh. Do you think I make cookies appear out of thin air?
These days, I don't know what powers you could be hiding from me. Maybe she's some sort of a cookie wizard. Ooh. Hey, if you want to make cookies out of your hands, that would be very, very great. And I would love some. Coming from the cinnamon bun, and I think that may sound out of context. I don't know. Or it may sound weird.
Well, it's not like I stole this cookie or anything.
Oh, are you sure about that? Sayori quickly opens up the wrapping and opens up her mouth big and wide. Suddenly, a loud bang is heard from behind me. What's with the use of suddenly all of a sudden? Now I'm just adding more again to the fire there.
Hey, I had 3 cookies in my bag. I only got 1.
Sayori, did you just Did you just committed Grand Theft Cookie? GTC? Okay. I glance over towards Natsuki, who is looking straight at Sayori. Don't give me that look, you.
Sayori, did you go through my stuff?
Sayori quickly jumps out of her desk and runs out the room.
Yeah, Sayori, give it back.
Natsuki quickly runs after her. Her screams seem to echo throughout the entire school. Well, alright then. I guess I never took Sayori as the type to steal Natsuki's cookies. She committed Grand Theft Cookie! GTC! Well, I guess that's gonna be a new game Rockstar's gonna be making. I'm not looking forward to GTA 6, I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to Grand Theft Cookie. I'm left alone with Yuri and Monica, with the silence only being broken by Natsuki's and Sayori's antics.
They're quite something, aren't they, Yuri?
Yuri looks up from her book, looking almost disappointed to be interrupted.
Sure, I guess so. Glop, those two can be so childish, can't they? Well, if you hadn't mentioned this opinion when I first met her, I agree with you. But, I think Natsuki is a lot more mature than she makes out herself to be.
Really?
I never would have guessed that.
I disagree as well, honestly. I mean, sure, she's a little childish, but it's got a charm to it. That goes for Sayori as well. I mean, hey, we can be childish, right? We have our own charm. I mean, here's my evidence.
Alright, I give. To be fair, Sayori is my vice for a reason.
What?
What would that reason be?
Monica fidgets a little before scratching her head.
Well, it's actually a bit of a private matter.
Really? Why would something like that be private?
I'm sure Sayori would like her privacy to be respected. You could try asking her about it.
Whoa, hey, I get that this is kind of personal still. Monica suddenly looks slightly annoyed.
Sorry, I'd rather not, break her trust.
Yuri and I shared concerned glances with each other. Alright then. Monica returns to her desk and strangely starts rearranging the same papers from earlier. Is she feeling alright? I mean, not really. Like what? Did she forgot to take her pills or something? Maybe she does. Yuri awkwardly sits herself down in her desk and gets ready to open up her book. Hey Yuri, what you reading there? It's pretty oblivious that Yuri wasn't really expecting me to approach her at all, but I'm this far in, so I might as well keep going. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you or anything.
No, you didn't scare me. I was surprised you came up to me and... I'm sorry.
Jeez, I really know how to make these interactions awkward, don't I? Of course, because you're MC, and that's what you'll always be. That's alright, Yuri. No need to explain yourself. I can see your book is about... history? Yuri slowly glances over.
Yes, it's about a German soldier from the Second World War.
Ah, interesting. Honestly, I thought you were all about horror stories and nothing else. Yuri suddenly looks slightly offended and looks away. Whoa, bro. What is wrong with you, my guy? I think I'm starting not to like this MC now. Jeebus.
I read other genres too.
Yeah, sorry. That's my bad. I didn't mean to make you upset or anything. You just did. You just did, my guy. Why?
That's okay.
Good job, Finn. Really know how to win over a girl's heart. Well, what's it about? Yuri slowly turns back around and lifts the book up from off the desk. She holds it close to her chest and opens her eyes, almost as if the book had just unlocked something within her mind.
Well, it's technically a horror story, so you weren't entirely wrong in your assumption. but it's non-fiction, which already makes it quite different from what I usually read. This soldier, he's constantly faced with extremely difficult decisions and situations. As a result, he starts to break down mentally and lose sight of who he is and the person he used to be. Despite all of his training, he's always in a constant state of doubt in terms of his loyalty to his country and his own humanity. He even comes close to Sudoku on multiple occasions only because it would be easier than dealing with the horrors of war. He even forces this one family to... Well, that would actually be a spoiler.
Yuri gently places the book down on the desk.
Anyway, I enjoy this quite a bit. I'm not too much of a history enthusiast, but I enjoy the explorations on the human psyche. It shows how easily it can be broken by internal stimuli. I mean, imagine being placed in a situation in which you must choose between who lives and who dies. I can't begin to fathom how much pain and torment these men must have went through. The writing is so descriptive, it's on par with even the most detailed fiction stories I've read. It chills me to the bone, much like my horror novels. That's why I love it.
I'm at a loss for words. I guess I was too busy focusing on Natsuki when I first got here. I never really noticed how passionate Yuri is about her novels. When discussing them, she appears to speak rapidly with great enthusiasm as well. Well, that actually sounds pretty awesome. I'm interested now. Yeah, me too.
That's wonderful to hear. You don't think I ramble too much, do you?
Not at all. Yuri sighs in relief.
Sorry, it's been a really long time since anybody has shown interest in what I read. Well, other than Sayori, but I don't really know if that really counts.
Really? That's a little surprising. Not the Sayori part, that actually makes sense.
How so?
Well, it could have only been Sayori, right? Wait, what? Sayori? Wait, eh? I am suddenly confused. You're pretty for one thing. I imagine you'd have lots of people coming up to you and try to be your friend.
Well, that's...
After hearing how passionate you get about reading, it's hard to believe you don't have any friends after that. Suddenly, Yuri starts fidgeting with her hair and looking back and forth frantically. Yuri? You alright?
I'm sorry, will you excuse me for a moment?
Yuri suddenly leaves the club room, leaving me alone with Monica.
Hey, what happened, Finn?
I don't know, I just said some positive things and then there she goes. I don't know, she just looked really nervous and left the room.
You didn't say anything to upset her, did you, Finn?
No, I didn't. No, I would never think of doing that.
Good, glad to hear it.
A sudden shift. I'll take it.
In any event, maybe Yuri needed to use the restroom and didn't want to make it awkward, so she left in a hurry.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, that could be the case. Just happened a little too suddenly, I guess.
It happens. No need to worry about it.
Monica returns to the desk and instead of messing around with the same paper she's been messing with for the last half hour, she instead reaches into her bag and pulls out sheet music? Oh, that's right. Monica did mention she played the piano. Guess I forgot about that. I mean, of course, I forgot. Around 10 minutes go by and Natsuki and Yuri have both returned, looking quite out of breath. Yuri, on the other hand, still hasn't come back.
Finn, have you any idea how fast she runs? I never would have imagined.
Well, heck yeah, because she's fucking fast as Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast! Sayori giggles, only to giggle just as hard as Natsuki.
Sorry, Natsuki. Your cookies are too good to let go.
Did you manage to get it back, Natsuki? If I somehow had the ability to bring it out of her stomach, then yes, I probably would have. Well, unfortunately, you don't have the force, so... Wait a minute. Can you do that out of someone else's body? That would be very disturbing. Sayori laughs as she pats out her stomach. Unless if you force choke someone and... Okay, no, we're closing that discussion. No way, no freaking way, no.
Hold on, one sec.
Sayori walks over to her school bag and pulls out.
You still have the other one? I thought you would have eaten it by now. Thief! Here, I'll split it in two. What? But it was my cookie. You already had one.
Natsuki's right, Sayori. I don't think that's okay to do. Sayori looks down at the cookie, then back at Natsuki. Her smile quickly fades.
Oh, Club, you're right. What have I done? I'm sorry, Natsuki. I don't know what came over me. Look, it's fine. I just don't think you should go through people's things like that.
Right. I mean, it was kind of funny at first. But yeah, I agree.
What's this about stealing?
Uh-oh, whoopsies. Monica walks over and joins in the conversation.
It's not that big of a deal, really. They're just cookies. Yeah, but...
Bah, I was going to give you one to you anyways. It's no problem.
Okay.
Sayori immediately perks up, which I already find it a little odd. Something tells me this might have been her plan all along. She can be cunning when she wants to be. Cunning and not cunning. Okay, I should never say. I won't say that again.
Huh. I guess that was a lot easier to settle than Yuri's and Natsuki's arguments. Speaking of Yuri, where did she go? She was here before we left.
Oh, she had to use the bathroom, though it was a little while.
Finn, you know it's rude to point that out.
Right. Sorry. Gomenasai. The club meeting is pretty much over and Yuri still hasn't returned. Like Monica said, I really shouldn't be questioning the amount of time a girl takes to do her business, but I don't know. Something doesn't feel right with how sudden it was. Maybe I did accidentally offend her after all.
Okay everyone, so the plan for tomorrow is we share our poems about how we all been feeling lately. Just let your emotions flow through your pen. And here's my writing tip for today. It's important to talk about your feelings, but sometimes that can be hard to put into words. What you can do is use whatever words come to mind about your feelings, and then try to form sentences with those words. That should help get the ideas flowing and also help you understand your own feelings as well. Thanks for listening.
A poem about my feelings. Should be easy enough. Yeah, actually that would be a very good one to do. Alright, ready to head out?
Yep. Aren't you a bit worried about Yuri though? She's really been gone for a long time.
I don't know, maybe she felt sick or something. Monica said she'll wait for her. She'll wait for her so she won't be alone. Wouldn't that mean she'll wait for her instead of wait her for her? That's just kind of confusing. Sayori stays silent as we walk out the clubroom together. She does seem worried, but I'm not quite sure why. Monica seemed quite confident that Yuri is okay, but coupling my own self-doubts and Sayori's concerns, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried either. But there's not a whole lot I can do now. If anything, I'm sure Monica will be there for her. Ain't that right? Scene BG, Club Day. What the? An unknown exception has occurred, missing permissions. Huh? Wait, let me show you that. Apparently, Monica's changing Yuri's files. That's odd and peculiar.
I nearly slammed my fist on the desk in frustration. I wave my right hand in the air and hide the console from view. I don't get it. Why don't I have control anymore? Why are these characters acting differently? And now I'm stuck here trying to figure out what commands I still have access to. There has to be something I can do to halt whatever is playing out. At this rate, I'll... hello, Yuri. Back so soon? Yuri, I was waiting for you. She wipes her tears away and sniffles. Thank you. She silently and gracefully walks over to her desk to gather her things without saying another word. Come on, this is your chance to put your plan into action. Take it. Hey, Yuri, well... Yuri continues to gather her things without stopping. In fact, she's actually starting to speed up. Well, I know what you've been up to when you leave the club room. This is the 4th time you've done this? Yuri suddenly stops. I'm sorry, Yuri, but I think I'm going to ask you to...
Okay, that got me.
The intensity of a single line of code slicing through my stomach is so profound that it nearly causes me to lose balance. I instinctively grab onto my side and yelp in pain. Monica, are you okay? What happened? Yeah, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? As I was saying earlier, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just come out and say it? It's okay, Monica. I know what you mean. You do? Yes, just please, don't tell anybody about it, okay? About what? I was only going to tell you to take shorter bathroom breaks. What? Yeah, the others started to get concerned and I didn't want them to try and judge you for taking your time, you know? If you gotta go, you gotta go. Right. Yes, I'll be sure to be quicker next time. Just let me know if you have any emergencies, okay? I'll be here for you. Of course. I'll see you tomorrow then, Monica. Have a lovely afternoon. I wait for Yuri to come out of the room. If things were normal, she'd simply fade out and nothing more, only to reappear called on once again. But it never happens. Everything is written out, and I'm aware of every single line. What is it about these girls that's different? I couldn't even say one simple sentence. Leave the club. She would have listened, so why did I bail out of that? Seeing Yuri like that, it was awful. Truly awful. I fall out of the chair and hit the ground so hard I almost expect Yuri to come back running after hearing it. But I'm alone here. I've got nobody except you. So why do I not feel satisfied?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not in your reign or something. I don't know.
Help me.
Oh. The transition! I always wondered where that how long or where that is now. Like, man, in and out now. We haven't got any transitions for Act 1 and now here we are. Sorry if I mess up with my words there. I groan as I sluggishly move my arm over to shut my alarm off. I stayed up pretty late last night, though it wasn't because I was up playing games or anything. Yeah, I wasn't playing Genshin Impact or anything like that. Okay, well, that's technically a lie. I stayed over at Sayori's a lot later than usual because her mother was working late. We worked on assignments together and then decided to relax with some party game she had. Wait, party game? Alright. I always kept reassuring her that I'd be fine and not too tired, but this is probably going to be hard to keep up. My eyes already seem to be closing themselves as my mind wanders. Sayori's mom usually leaves early in the morning, so there's a short time where she's by herself. It's hard to try and trust Sayori will be okay in a short amount of time, which feels so messed up to think about. I can't really help it. Even thinking about that night sends chills up my spine. I shake my head. In any case, I'm sure she's still sleeping. Yeah, she's still, you know, tired and all that kind of stuff. So, well, we'll just see how that goes next time. So, yeah, In other words, hopefully things would be okay in the long run.